Hey, do you guys know what time it is? It's actually time for me to start clearing out some stuff out of this whole warehouse. Finally putting some stuff on the shelves. Now, I'm super excited because now I'm officially moving all of my stuff out of my house and finally opening up my own shop. Now, do you guys remember what I said in episode 1 at the very end? Section of this corridor right here, and that way I can start putting up some shelves to actually start getting rid of some stuff and selling it online. So yeah. That's right. Now I'm officially gonna say it. I own an eBay shop. Yes, I do eBay. Whoop-de-doo. So that's why I'm super excited to actually get all the stuff out of here, start selling some stuff, and then hopefully take that money and turn it back and actually put it into the warehouse even more to make it even much more crazier, much more awesome than ever. So plans. What am I gonna do with plans? Ooh. Well, number one, with starting off my own very own, entrepreneur route, I need to start setting up my very own mail that I need to do. So that's number one. Number two, I need to set up in the office here to actually set up like a little photo area for me to take pictures of all the items individually and then slowly one by one put it on the shelves. And also number three, spoiler alert, I got a lot of crap back in my house that I need to get out of there and is an absolute cluster that I'm slowly starting to lose my mind. But yeah, so once I actually start getting this eBay thing going, then yeah, I can finally relax and hopefully, but surely, one by one, items will slowly start disappearing. So yeah, so first things first, let's get into the office and actually start setting things up and for me to actually have my very own little photography area. So here we are back in my office little area right here, and this is the table that I'm actually going to use to take photos and put it on eBay. But right now, as you can see, it looks really disgusting as well. So I'm going to clean it up, spray paint it white to make it look nice, and hopefully get a background and also get some lighting in here. And also I need to transfer my laptop over to have a nice good office area, clear this up, clean this up, make this look nice. And yeah, I've never been so excited in my life. Ooh. What even sucks is that I don't even have the proper tools to actually do some of the things I can do. But I just gotta work what I got by using a steak knife and a putty knife scraper and also a belt sander to sand the things. It's hilarious that, I have a huge warehouse, but I don't have the proper tools to actually have what I have. And they're somewhere in this warehouse, but I have no idea where they're at. So hopefully by doing this little eBay thing, we can slowly start organizing stuff and finally discover some hidden secrets. So yeah, work what I got, Yeah, if my dad saw me doing this, he'd probably kill me. Mainly, I'm not trying to get everything on here. I'm just trying to make it smooth as possible, because that way, when you're taking photos, something doesn't reflect into the light or bounce off the wall. I want to make it nice and flat as possible, nice and glossy. Yeah, most definitely this table needs to be cleaned because it was caked with dirt. Like, this rag was perfectly clean, but look at it now. Disgusting. Also, another important thing is that you also need to make sure that this table is clean before you actually spray paint it, because any loose particles and like that, it will just peel the paint right off. I'm gonna use this high performance spray paint right here. It should be good. It's really rusty. I just found it somewhere in the warehouse, so that it should be good, I hope. Alrighty, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a good look on this table right here. Yep, that looks pretty nice. I can kind of see on the camera right here that there's some missing spots here and there, but for my eyes, it looks pretty good. But yeah, you can see the huge difference between this table right here. I'm not too worried about these corner edges right here because that, you know, for me taking photos of the items on the table, you're not gonna see any difference like that. So this is gonna be pushed right against the wall, and yeah, this will be my photo area. Okay, so while we wait for that table to dry, here we are back in my house, and be warned, you're about to see some crazy stuff. Now, I have stuff everywhere, all over throughout my whole entire house. Number one, my den area is completely just piled with stuff. My guest room filled with stuff, my garage, and even including my very own room that has a shelf with a whole bunch of stuff, and also including a whole bunch of boxes where I ship stuff out. Now, we're finally gonna get stuff out of here, and it is an absolute nightmare. Like I'm actually really excited to get all this stuff out of here, and then I can finally get my, you know, my area back. But before we actually start tossing all this stuff out my door and over to the warehouse, let me actually say something real quick. If you guys are a content creator like me, you know how hard it is to find like great music that won't get you demonetized or even flagged. Epidemic sounds. There are a lot of music platforms out there, and here's why I actually love Epidemic sounds. First off, setting it up with my YouTube channel was insanely easy. I just connected to my account and then boom, no more copyright claims. It automatically covers every video I upload, no extra steps, no headaches. Second, their music library keeps growing every week. I'm always discovering new tracks, whether I'm editing something cinematic, chill, or fast paced. And lastly, this is actually a big one for me. Their add-on for DaVinci Resolve is a total game changer. I can literally preview and insert tracks straight into my timeline with one click. No download, no dragging files around. It just works, and it saves me so much time. So if you guys are a content creator like me and you want to try it out, click the link in the description below and get 30 days for free, full access, no risk, and you'll see how much smoother your editing workflow can be. Big thanks for Epidemic Sounds for supporting the channel and for making the content creation way easier and more fun. Now let's get back into the video. Okay, so first off, we're gonna start with this little area right here. Just get all this stuff out of here, out of my little office area, and then we'll start working on with the garage, my bedroom, and then the guest room. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so I just moved all this stuff into the office area and brought some of my camera equipment over. This camera equipment is not mine. This actually came with the pile. But some of the camera stuff I found is actually really cool. Like, you know, really can't wait to actually sell this because I have no idea how much it costs. But this is my camera, and pretty soon I'll be ready to be taking pictures. And plus not only that, let me actually turn this on. Not only that, while we were moving the stuff into the office, just literally somebody bought an item from me. That's crazy. Yeah, that's actually pretty exciting, I got to admit. But I apologize that I didn't record the process of me taking all this stuff out of my house because, well, this is my house and there was a lot of sensitive stuff just lying everywhere. So I want to be a little bit careful on what I'm actually showing and what I'm not supposed to show or so, yeah. But overall, we got a good chunk of the stuff from the house over to the warehouse. And now I'm just setting up my laptop and hopefully get everything all set up. Now, just because that this person that bought this item for me on eBay, I can't do anything about it because I forgot my label maker and also my packaging stuff that I'm supposed to bring over. So I can't pack the item, scale it, and then label it, and then take it over to the mail. So yeah, that's not set up yet. And also not only that, my mailing address is not set up yet because I don't have anything for the mail for people to know what my real address is. We don't want that. And also, plus not only that, I also made a huge error on this when I was actually setting up this laptop. This is actually my old business laptop a long time ago, but it is awfully slow. Like, I'm actually trying to minimize the window, but it's like, oh my God. And apparently there's 2 windows open, which I don't know why. If I can actually manage to open that back up again. But yeah, I had to do a lot of system updates on it and also do a lot of defragmentation and also cleaning up the disk and also install firmware for the label maker to actually print the items onto this laptop. So that's gonna be a while. Now, I know what you guys are probably thinking. Randomly, I thought you're trying to take stuff out of the warehouse, not just put stuff back in the warehouse. Well, I know that this is kind of not a renovation video. It's more like a process of what I'm doing to actually get stuff out of the warehouse. But in order for me to get stuff out of the warehouse, I need a clean environment in my own house. In my own house, it's just absolutely just mind-blowing of boxes and crap everywhere. So I just want to get my business started from my house and transfer it over into the warehouse. And another question that you guys are probably thinking, randomly, where do you get all this stuff? Why do you have so much stuff? Now, first off, this is not my stuff. This is not my parents' stuff. This is not my siblings' stuff. This is not any of my family stuff at all. It is actually this place. Now, obviously, this is an absolute disaster. Now, spoiler alert, not many people know this, but I actually have 5 jobs. And one of my jobs is real estate and home renovation. Like, this whole place is just like this whole place is just falling apart. It's crazy. And this is what happens when one of my tenants did not take good care of this house and caused a major fire, burning my house down. Yeah, sad days. And just right beside the house right here, we actually come right over to the shed. This is where I got majority of the stuff from the shed and kind of like rescue it because the tenant just kind of abandoned all the stuff here. So I just like, might as well take it. Now, do I feel bad about the tenant? Yes and no. I do kind of feel bad that they lost everything, but at the exact same time, they kind of burned my house down and gave me the middle finger and said, screw myself, and trying to find any sorts of way to blame it on me that the house got burned down, which obviously investigators say that it was caused by them smoking cigarettes inside the house. So at this point, that's exactly where this eBay thing came along, because it just came to my head, why should I throw this stuff away when I could probably earn a little bit of money back to put back into my house? Because right now I'm struggling so much trying to build my house back up again, and it is an absolute disaster. So yeah, let's scooch that out of the side. As for now, I'm trying to get my laptops working right here. I have 2 laptops right now, and they're exactly the same, but they are just god-awfully slow. Now, I'm not 100% sure it's some kind of software issue or some kind of malware or something like that. I don't know what's been downloaded. I did a factory reset on this computer, and still either way, it's really slow. I think it just needs to warm up a little bit, but right now I'm downloading and preparing some software to actually get this thing hooked up. Now, in case that you guys don't know what that is, that's a label maker. Basically, just easy for me just to take the label, slap it on the package, and off it goes. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I have to buy a new laptop or not, but if that's the case, that's whatever. But as for now, we can go back to the warehouse and finally start taking photos and put it on eBay. So let's go. Okay, so here we are back in the warehouse again, and we're finally gonna start taking some photos and finally put some stuff on the shelf. I don't even know where to start. let's get to it. And just when I was about to have my exciting news, my camera died. Well, at least I got one photo. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been really busy going through a lot of stuff and taking photos, putting it on eBay, and then put it on the shelf right here. I already got through one shelf of the items that are inventoried and ready to go. And as I was like getting like a couple days of, you know, time lapse and just recording stuff like that, I came to realize that it is severely boring and also completely brain numbing. You can obviously tell by the sound of my voice that I am both physically and mentally exhausted of the sheer amount of how ridiculous these items are and how there is just so much crap everywhere. But I can't stress too much about it because we are making some progress. One item at a time is slowly going away. It just brings me such great joy that when I hear something just cha-ching off my phone and then I know that an item is heading out the door and I don't have to deal with it ever again. Yay. But as for now, I'm slowly getting to the second shelf right here. Got some totes ready to go. Thankfully, the previous owner lend me some of the empty totes so I could use those totes as well. And I'm not going to go through any of this stuff just yet. I'm trying to get through the items that I have right now because one thing's for sure is most guaranteed is that I need to keep these items completely separate. Anything that I got that's personally from me, that's on me. Anything that comes from the warehouse, that's from the warehouse. I want to keep that two separate and keep track of what I'm actually selling and what is, you know, going out the door. So now I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys were probably wondering what is the golden question of all. How much did I pay for all this stuff around this entire warehouse? $6,500. That's how much I paid for this whole entire stuff inside the warehouse. That just the items inside the warehouse. Now, I could probably say that's probably like the most biggest deal of all time. But we also need to think about the trash that's accumulated in this warehouse. And I don't even know some of these items that can actually sell or not. So who knows? But yes, 6,500, that's my milestone of hopefully that once I start selling some of the items from the warehouse, I could probably hopefully get my money back and then take that money, turn it around, and then put it into the warehouse as well. So yeah. So how am I keeping track of all these items that are personally from me and also from the warehouse? Well, we have a SKU number on eBay. What I do is that I put the position of where these items are going and also a $sign of where the item originally came from. So that way I can keep track of where everything is at and also which item is which. So yes, this is all the items that I put in totes right now. Quite a lot. We're doing pretty good. As I can open through here, this is a lot of the game stuff like that. Now, one thing's for sure that it doesn't seem like everything is organized. Like there's some games and books in here, and this one just has like a whole bunch of glassware and random bunch of stuff. And the first one is like a bunch of electronics and stuff like that. But it's organized for me because I know exactly where everything is at. Thanks for the SKU number. And if you guys are wondering what that is probably the most expensive item so far putting on the shelf right now. It's actually a fine china set that I found on a thrift store that I bought a long time ago. And hopefully I could turn around and make a profit out of it. So who knows? Right now I already bagged it up. It's ready to go. All I have to do is just wait for somebody to buy it, and then I just slap a sticker on it, and off it goes. And plus, not only that, I've also put numbers on these shelves of where they're going. So that way I know that this is shelf 1, row 4, row 3, row 2, row 1. But also at the exact same time, these totes also have numbers on them throughout. So it goes from A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8. And it'll go down. A9, that one's A9, and I'll make A10, and it continues on. And that way it will go all the way down through here. So yeah, it's been 3 weeks or so. Yeah, I'm really tired. Really tired. There's just so much items. But let's just say that what I'm really doing right now is putting maybe like 5 items at a time and then put it on eBay and take a break, because we also need to think about another thing that's a problem, is that the items need to be clean. Is it broken? Is it cracked? Do we have to tell it in the description what the item is about? It's a long progress, you guys. Listing a whole bunch of items on eBay, it doesn't sound easy that you could possibly think. Yeah, speaking of the devil, somebody actually just bought something from me. So we'll go ahead and ship it out right now. Okay, so according to my phone on the SKU number, the item is in A1. So it's in the electronics. So pretty simple like that. So let me go ahead and yank that out. And there you go, it's ready to go. So yeah, that's my life right now, is slowly going through items one at a time, shipping them out the door, and slowly but surely getting my money back, and then hopefully turn it around and actually invest it back into the warehouse again to do some repairs here and there. Now, I think what I'm going to do is slowly do other projects, and at the exact same time, take some photos here and there, put it on the shelf, and do some eBay. So it's almost kind of like a productive procrastination a little bit. But yeah, this is going to be a long trip, and I hate to admit it, you guys. This sucks. It really sucks. But yeah, the $6,500, I'm going to put that for you guys to show, saying like, okay, when are we going to hit that milestone? Now, every time when I'm doing garbage out of this warehouse, that price is going to go up, because I'm paying for that garbage to get on out of here. So 6,500, and also the previous garbage runs that we did, which adds up right now. So did I sell anything out of this warehouse? Not just yet. Right now, like I said, I just want to get through all the stuff that I have right now, and hopefully slowly start picking out some of the stuff out of this warehouse and sell it from there. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys later once I actually get my office back, because I literally just cleaned it out and now it's full of crap all over again. So yeah, I think that'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys for supporting me throughout this whole entire journey, because my brain is so freaking numb right now. I cannot think straight. But yeah, if you guys check out the links in the description below. Epidemic sounds, thank you guys so much. And who knows, what am I going to do for the next episode? That's something. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Randomly. Like always, keep smiling for me. Oh, god damn it. Literally, I just ended this video and somebody already bought another item from me. Oh god.